Hey guys, we're here with Bee and her daughter Michelle, and we just got done closing on our house there in Marion, and just gonna chat with her a minute, see how her experience went and all that stuff. So I guess first off, congratulations. I guess why were you selling originally, Bee? What made you want to sell the property?
My daughter's husband decided I shouldn't be living alone.
Okay.
And so he sent her over to me.
Okay.
And it took a little while.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was several months before I finally agreed to it.
Sure.
And also, I noticed that I was getting forgetful.
Okay.
And I was working at Hy-Vee at the time.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I finally agreed that I shouldn't be working there because the virus was going
Sure.
through.
Okay.
And my granddaughter is a nurse and she was having problems with that. So anyway, all of it came down to it, and now I live with them.
Okay.
And hopefully everything will, so far so good.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
I guess let's go to. Let's talk price. I guess we can talk price. Were you guys happy with the price? I'm sure everybody would like a couple bucks more here or there, but overall, were you happy with the price we came to an agreement on, or?
I had to accept more.
Well, we realized that things had to be done to the house.
Sure.
And weighing the option of trying to sell to somebody who was going to buy it and move into it, this was much easier because we basically went through and picked out what she wanted. We sold quite a bit, and we were able to leave behind whatever we didn't want to move or find a place for. So when we weighed all the options, this worked out really well for everybody. She spent a lot of time going through her things.
Sure.
We've moved a lot into our house. Our garage is full. But that part of it, we weighed into the price, and there wasn't all the haggling going back and forth, and it's just like we realized that things had to be done to it for somebody else to enjoy the property.
Sure.
I think homeowners, they tend to kind of do with what's there until they can fix things, but when you have a buyer coming in, especially with all the shows on TV now, everything is so pristine and turnkey, and we weren't willing or able necessarily to make all of those changes that probably needed to be made, so it worked out.
Okay, good. Do you have any questions, Grace? Or?
Well, did you talk to anybody else, or did you just talk to us, and why did you choose us after that?
Well, we did have another family come through, and they had a realtor that they were dealing with that we weren't ready at that point. It was somebody who knew somebody, so they came over and we're going to look at it, but they brought a realtor over, and then all of a sudden now they wanted us to say that we would owe them, we would have to pay them part of, and we're just like, we weren't ready for that part of it. So we did have people look at it.
Sure.
We had put it on the market a few years ago when she first thought maybe she was ready to sell, but then she realized she wasn't. So we've had people go through the house. It's been listed.
Sure.
This last time was more of a kind of a preview showing. We weren't ready. They just happened to be looking for a house at the time. So, but then we learned of you, and it just kind of all worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal.
How would you describe working with us? I guess, did you have a good experience, or?
I thought the experience was fine. I think she wanted it to be done faster, but we realized that we're still within the 60 days of the purchase agreement. And there were things out of everybody's control as far as how quickly we could make the transaction happen. We got into the house right away after we signed the purchase agreement and started making things happen and working. So we were already along in the process,
Right.
and then we were done, and it was just like, okay, we're done now. We're just waiting
Yes.
for today. So
Sure. Yeah.
I think that was the only anxious part of it.
Sure.
Was-
Did we have good communication, or did
oh yeah,
we
yeah.
work
Yeah,
well?
once I got your guys' numbers in my phones, I knew who was
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, we
no.
just like to make sure that, you guys had a good experience and that, we followed through with what we said we would do
Mhm.
and that type of thing. So we just,
Absolutely.
And then, how would you describe PG home buyers to your best friend?
The process was so easy. It was so easy. I mean, Mom, we could have had such a more labor intensive route if we had done something different. So for anybody who is looking to make the process easy, unless if you want to haggle and go back and forth and do all of that extra, then maybe go a different route. But oh my gosh, if you want it to be, if you have a house that needs some work or upgrading, it's just upgrading. It was just super easy. What do you think, Mom?
I knew that I couldn't do any more to the house,
sure.
and I wasn't ready to let it go, but it was time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna take good care of it. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we're anxious to
Yeah.
see what you do with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
Well,
Yeah.
I know this sounds very selfish, but I don't want to see that.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
She doesn't want to see what it could have become. So
Oh.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see. I've watched too many shows on TV.
Yeah.
I want to see the before and after. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's enjoyed the house. It is a cute little house. It's got really good bones.
Yeah.
It was made at a time where they really, 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 put in time and effort to make those houses. It's smaller, but it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just the right size for me.
Yeah.
Sure.
We had a lot of
I had
family
room,
things there.
I had room for grandchildren to come, and
Yep.
it was nice.
Yep.
Okay.
It was.
And it's really, I've got some really good friends in the process from the neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good neighbors. It's a
Yeah.
good neighborhood.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
For you.
Okay.
Well, thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah,
and,
appreciate it. Congratulations again.
Yeah.
and,
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's about it.